Sports is brought to you by Houston Pizza. Real good food.
Well, instead of going to the ATM, you could take a trip to the BTM in Regina now. Have no idea what we're talking about? That's okay. It's why Doug Richardson from Regina's Quick Bid Vending System is here. Thanks for being here today, Doug.
Good morning.
We're talking about Bitcoins. I think a lot of our viewers have heard that term, but they do not understand it. Can you, layman's terms, lay it out for us?
Sure. Bitcoin is, think of Bitcoin as digital money. The internet has changed many industries over the past 10, 20 years. Publishing's never been the same. The music industry certainly isn't the same. Even retailing isn't the same. 20 years ago, we wouldn't have known who Amazon was. Bitcoin is doing to finance what the internet has done to pretty well every other sector. So now with Bitcoin, we have the concept of digital money. So I can send money from one party to another party. We can do it securely, we can do it over the internet, and we can do it instantly. So I think 10 years from now, we'll look back and go, gee, remember the time when we didn't even have digital money? We take the digitization of our economy for granted in many industries. The one area we haven't touched yet is money, and now we're doing it.
I want to ask about the practical side. I mean, let's say I went to Triffon's Pizza and I wanted to buy some stuff there. What would be the benefit of having that machine there?
Well, the machine or Bitcoin in general? Bitcoin in general would be, eventually, when Bitcoin gets adoption, we'll just carry Bitcoin around in our mobile phone. So at time to pay Triffon's for the terrific pizza I just ate, I can just open my mobile phone and send Bitcoin, take a picture of their QR code on their till, and press send, and my Bitcoin is paid for my pizza, and I go on my way. Right now, we have no merchants in Regina that are accepting Bitcoin, but our company is on a mission to change that, and Triffon's at Kramer and Wascana, where our machine is, will be the first in the city to accept Bitcoin, but they definitely won't be the last. There are many companies in New York, Paris, London that are accepting it now.
I think a lot of people look at this and they find it intriguing, but they probably have apprehension in terms of security. What do you have to tell our viewers, I mean, in terms of the safe side of this?
Well, that's one of the major attractions of Bitcoin, is its security. Bitcoin is more secure than credit cards. If you give a merchant your credit card number, your merchant has your credit card number. Really, nothing stops them from 2 days later reaching in your account and hitting you for a little more money. And that happens a lot. That's called slamming. Another advantage on the security side with Bitcoin is that there's no personal information about you, so identity theft is impossible. Consequently, the encryption system that Bitcoin uses is exactly the same as your online bank. So if you're doing banking on the internet already with confidence, you can use Bitcoin with that confidence because it's absolutely secure from an encryption point of view. So it's more secure than credit cards. And for merchants, it's less expensive than credit cards because merchants don't have to pay a fee to Bitcoin to use it.
And you do have, it's kind of like buying stocks then in a certain way in terms of the value of the Bitcoin?
Well, a lot of people speak about the changing value of the Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is just like any other currency in the world, the euro, the pound, the US dollar, the Canadian dollar. The reality is, if you have a Canadian dollar savings account today, without maybe realizing it, you're speculating in the value of the Canadian dollar. You're speculating that the Canadian dollar is going to hold its own against other world currencies. So it really doesn't matter what currency you do business in or what you hold. In a way, you're speculating in that currency as it is. You could buy Bitcoin purely for the purpose of speculating in its value, and many people do, including me.
Very interesting, Doug. I'm interested to see how and if this catches on. You think it will for sure. We'll watch and see around the world. Thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you very much. Good morning.
Doug Richardson joining us this morning.
Is everyone ready?
Yes. Monday on Master Chef, a giant mystery